Namaste and welcome to this episode of the Thursday Thoughts. As the calendar year 2024 draws close to its timely end in another 3 4 days' time, we find, as it happens in cricket, if one wicket falls, there is a heap of wickets, there is a mini collapse sort of a thing. And we are finding that a lot of eminent personalities are leaving us. Yeah, it is. Last 4 days, I'm talking about 23rd December, we had the famous film director Shyam Benegal passing away at Mumbai, and yesterday evening around 9:30 p.m. Our former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh passing away. So 24, as it is leaving us definitely poorer in talent, poorer in the eminent personalities who are leaving us. So, I mean, this is an episode of obituaries, a modest tribute to the great personalities, the great sons of India, namely Shyam Benegal and Dr. Manmohan Singh, because it happened quite quickly, 2 3 days. I was thinking only to talk about Shyam Benegal, but Dr. Manmohan Singh, I thought also may I be permitted to give a very modest tribute to the great person that he was, and not only being the fourth longest serving Prime Minister of India after, of course, Nehruji, Indiraji, and the incumbent Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. He is the fourth longest, Dr. Manmohan Singh. Yeah, as it happened in the first, let us talk about chronological order, Mr. Shyam Benegal. Yeah, Shyam Benegal was born as Shyam Sundar Benegal into a Konkani speaking family in Hyderabad. Yeah, he is a child from Hyderabad, a student of Nizam College, Hyderabad. Then he goes on to do his MA in economics. Yeah, this is the commonality between the gentlemen and the great gentleman that we are talking this episode in this episode. So he did his economics MA from Usmania University, and his father was a photographer, so he also had a bit of interest in taking photographs, which slowly got converted into making documentaries. He first made his documentary in 1962. It's a Gujarati movie, Ghair Betha Ganga, that is Ganga at your doorstep. So that was in 1962, but he had to wait another 11 years to make his first feature film and his type of movies, which was known as the parallel cinema. I mean, he was the pioneer. He was the torchbearer of the movement called parallel cinema in Hindi films, which was dominated up till then by your dishum dishum song and dance sequences, and ultimately the hero winning, and run of the mill stories. And suddenly came in 1973 a Blaze Enterprise production. Yeah, it is an ad agency in Hyderabad which produces a movie, Ankur, the seedling of Shyam Benegal, with all news cast. I mean, hardly anybody knew about this people, and Ankur goes on to win the second best film of that year national award. Not only that, Shabana Azmi in her debut in Ankur gets the best actress national award, and a little known actor from Mayurbhanj district, Baripada of Odisha, Sadhu Meher, wins the Best Actor award. I mean, the whole the Indian cinema stood up and watched. What is this happening? They were stunned. It was a sensational debut by Shyam Benegal, winning both the Best Actor and Actress award for the same movie, and also the second best movie of the year, 1973, saw the birth of parallel cinema into Indian, the Bollywood mainstream cinemas. Then, of course, there was a barrage of talent that generally is known as the team of parallel cinema. Like you have the graduates from the Film and Television Institute of India and the National School of Drama. Their characters like the actors like Nasiruddin Shah, Om Puri, Amrish Puri, Shabana Azmi, Smita Patil, Kulbhushan Karbanda, Mohan Agashe. You name any of those artists or actors of those parallel cinema movies, they are there in that group. Not only that, and Shyam Benegal started making his own team of technicians as well. Govind Nihalani was his photographer in the initial stages, who goes on to become yet another very renowned director, maker of movies of parallel cinema, Akrosh and Ardha Satya. We all know that. So let us just have a look at Shyam Benegal's life. So he made Ankur, Nishant, and Manthan and Bhumika in quick succession, and everybody started to sit up and see what is this, who's this making such beautiful realistic movies on social issues. As you all know, Manthan, the movie, the churning movie, was crowd-funded. That was the idea of Shyam Benegal. He took 2 rupees each from the 5 lakh members of the Milk Cooperative Society of Gujarat. As you all know, this is Amul, the Milk Cooperative Society of Anand. They funded the movie, and it goes on to make waves all over the movie world. And Nishant also, he wanted to represent in the Cannes Film Festival, and he goes with both his heroines Smita Patil and Shabana Azmi, and for funding he makes them models there with Indian saris, wearing like the South Indian pattu saris, and making waves there as well. So it is totally a different thinking and a creative thinking of Shyam Benegal that started this parallel cinema movement in Indian film industry. So he breathed his last, and he was such a great achiever. He went on to win 18 national awards, and Dada Saheb Phalke Award, Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, and accolades all around. And in a chance interaction, I had the golden opportunity of talking to him. It was 1985 when the International Film Festival of India being held at Hyderabad, and there was a movie theater near our my workplace called Vimal, and in that his movie Trikal was being shown in our screened, and at the interval I just walk over to him, and Mr. Shyam Benegal, and I tell him, I like all your movies, but this movie, I think it's not giving me that much of interest. To which he told, just wait till the end. Yeah, I did wait till the end. I watched it full and I liked the movie. So that was a chance interaction with the great Shyam Benegal at Hyderabad in 1985. Then let's discuss about the other great son of India, the other gentleman that we are talking today, is Dr. Manmohan Singh, none other than the reluctant or that accidental Prime Minister of India, who is the 4th longest serving Prime Minister of India from 2004 to 2014, 10 years, 2 consecutive terms for the first time after Nehru. A Prime Minister was elected, and without fighting a single popular election. He was a member of Rajya Sabha. He was never a member of Lok Sabha, the direct election. He never fought. So this gentleman was born in Gah of Punjab province of Pakistan. Now in Pakistan, those days Punjab province in British India, in the 1930 to 26th September, and he breathed his last yesterday, 26th of December 2024, at the age of 92. Shyam Benegal passing at 90, and Dr. Manmohan Singh at the age of 92. And after such a great, phenomenal careers, he was economist, then academician and bureaucrat, And I think least of all political, when he became the prime minister, when he became the finance minister in 1991, chosen by the then prime minister PV Narasimha Rao. He was known as an apolitical figure, not a political figure at all, though he goes on to become the prime minister of India, and for that to two consecutive terms of United Progressive Alliance, that is UPA, the Congress-led alliance. And during his lifetime, he became the governor of the Reserve Bank of India. He served in the UN in the economics department. He did his Cambridge as well as Oxford University postgrads and other degrees, and he was such knowledgeable in his field of economics that when in 1991 whole of the country, India, was facing the financial crisis and the Chanakya of Indian politics, then the Prime Minister PV Narasimha Rao calls upon him to become the finance minister and manage this crisis. He did it with a magic wand, which is known as globalization, or opening the skies, opening the Indian economy to the world, and thereby opening the Indian territory to the world. And what a mantra it was, that is still giving rich dividends even to the present government. So his ideas included, that is of the unique identity, the Udai, and the Narega, that is the employment guarantee scheme, which they were not able to implement properly, and was taken up by the succeeding government of BJP, Narendra Modi ji, and they have successfully implemented that to great success. So ideas were great he was definitely great economist and thinking person, and very silent, very knowledgeable. So during his tenure, he signed the Indo-US nuclear treaty as well. So these are the achievements of Dr. Manmohan Singh. So at the age of 90, Shyam Benegal, or at the age of 92, Dr. Manmohan Singh wouldn't have contributed much more than what they had already contributed. But it gives a great lesson to the Youngistan, the youngsters of this country, or even the youngsters of the world. First, you have to be thorough in your subject, like Dr. Manmohan Singh was. He was economist. Economy was in his blood. So you have to inhale, you have to live your subject, you have to be thorough in your subject. And secondly, you have to dream big and dream alternative ways out of the box, like Shyam Benegal thought of parallel cinema, because that was his passion. He wanted to take up social issues, so which is not around you, you have to create. So when there are no roads for you, you have to create your own road. So these are the lessons that we learn from this great gentleman of the great sons of India. And it's a small tribute to both these whom we have lost in a span of 4 days. So we are definitely poorer, but we are richer with their experience, their life stories, which generations to come will tell. And this is a small tribute, modest tribute to this great sons of India. Take care. God bless. Till we meet next time. Bye-bye.